Caitlin Grantham is a livestock veteran.
I've been raising pigs for 4 years in high school.
But this will be the first time the Tomball Memorial Senior will show at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
The livestock show has grown to more than 30,000 entries. For these students, it's a chance to represent not only their school, but their community.
The show will be a bittersweet moment. Caitlin raised 3 animals this year, including a steer. Buford is the last animal she'll show before heading off to college.
Yeah, it's sad when I have to let them go, but they're going to go feed someone, and they're here for a purpose, and they've accomplished what they need to, and now they're going to go and help somebody else.
Twice a day for the past several months, she's trained Buford how to walk with his head up and present himself to the judges.
With every other animal that shows, it's easier because they're on a halter and you can set them up a certain way. With pigs, you're constantly on the move.
You have to be able to show every angle of the pig. I learned it takes time and patience.
So right now you're telling him to turn. So if you want him to turn that way. We judge the animals based on their conformation. They are going to be eaten. So you want them to have good muscling, good amount of fat on them, and you want them to show well.
The bond she develops in such a short time is rewarding.
He's tired. He's going down. He's tired. Come up here, rain or shine, cold, hot. I mean, you're there for your animal, and when it comes time to show, they're there for you.
In Tomball, Sally McDonald, Fox 26 News.
When you come out to a rodeo, you got to be dressed. Right now, we're taking a look at some boots, but there's another important part that you have to have when you come out here.
And that might happen to be what's on Jose's head. I need a hat today, don't I? I shouldn't have left that one at home. It's interesting to see how these are made, especially custom ones that are made for the rich and the famous, movie stars all over the world, even cowboys and cowgirls here in Houston.
And Ruben Dominguez got a chance to go up to Bryan College Station to check in with, the Catalina Hat Company.
Some of the finest custom handmade hats you will find anywhere come from right here in Bryan, Texas. Today, we're checking out Catalina Hatters.
My parents started this in '83. My dad did it in college at a small shop here, and he was always interested in it. And he came across some machinery in Florida, and went down and got it, and said, "We're going in the hat business."
35 years after Catalina Hatters was born, the small family-owned business has become somewhat of an institution around these parts.
It's a custom, handcrafted product that we measure, we fit, and we check everything before it goes out the door. You have to do a lot of handwork because no two hats are alike. You have to get it even. You can sand more on one side or the other, so you got to get it even all the way around, or else you're not going to have a very good final product.
One of the most important and unique elements of one of these hats comes near the end of the process. You could say it's where the magic happens.
That's one of the big things that sets us apart, other than just our quality and hand craftsmanship, is we do all hand creasing instead of just a hydraulic press pumping them out one after another.
Catalina Hatters' business used to come from walk-ins and word of mouth. But since the dawn of the internet and more recently social media, they now have customers all over the world.
We ship a lot of hats to Australia. Big international markets are Australia and Canada.
They're still a relatively small mom-and-pop operation, but thanks to the love affair that cowboys everywhere have for their hats, business is better than ever.
Around 5,000 hats a year. So when you're doing them by hand, that's a lot.
Catalina Hatters have been recognized as some of the finest custom handmade hats in the world. And the reason they've been so successful for nearly 40 years is really very simple. Every hat is a labor of love.
I've done this my whole life and I love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
In Bryan, Texas, Ruben Dominguez, Fox 26 News.